Greetings, Battle Brothers. It's me, Aurelia Tempris, Defender of the Golden Throne and Servant of Humanity. Adjust the lamp. Hello, hello. How is everybody doing today? Gonna get a nice neck pop to start off the stream. Painting and snacking. Oh shoot, I was supposed to put these away. I have watermelon Sour Patch Kids on my desk and I'm like, oh, I'm supposed to, the heck, man. I'm supposed to, oh my, stop. I clicked on the other, why? Why? Can we not do that? Why are we doing that? You stay there. I do this. Okay, good. It's giving you the worst time. Scuff is happening. Trying to hide? No. Scuff is happening. That's what's going on. When you have a couple different setups, you're like, oh, shoot. Like, gotta go through all the screens. Hang on. Okay. Okay. Pulling this up, moving this over here. Excellent. Oh, so good. Thank you for the 20 months of support. Consume your paint. No, we won't do that. We won't do that. Man, I'm unprepared. Today's been a day. And it's barely started. Why must leg day turn legs to mush? That's how the legs get stronger. Oh, maybe I should move this mirror off my desk. What is this doing here? Good gracious, do I want to dox myself? What is going on with me today? Yeah, it was off screen. I mean, I looked at the camera before and like what I looked at the camera before, so I knew what was appearing, but I was like, it's like right, it was like right here, like a few inches this way. I'm like, what am I doing? It wasn't pointed at me, it was pointed this way, but still. Are we drinking Nuln oil? Probably not. Probably not. This is the sort of day I wish I had a Mountain Dew, but I'm gonna be disciplined. Gonna be disciplined, chat. Time to water my wet palette. If you carbonate the paint water, it's forbidden. Mountain, don't. We will not be doing that. We will not be doing that. See, that's the... Well, come... We gotta have the meme. We gotta have the meme that I'm gonna drink Nuln oil. Even though I never will. Get this bad boy watered. Okay, I think he's refreshed. You gotta so thirsty, it's gotta slurp up all the water. And Lamb, thank you for the 16 months, by the way. And One Zipper, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Okay, before we get started, fun fact: paint palettes can grow mold if they're not cleaned. Well, I guess we're just keeping with the VTuber vibes, right? Right? Hang on, I'm grabbing my paints. Oh, that's about to fall off. Let me fix that. That's about to fall. None of that. You will not be falling off my desk today. That would be terrible. I'm a wreck. I'm a bit of a mess today, guys. In case you couldn't tell. We got a bunch of paints for us today. There we go. things are happening. We're getting it done. How well it's getting done is up for discussion. Because it's just happening. It's just happening. I got Mountain Dew for the first time in forever yesterday because the store was out of strawberries and cream Dr. Pepper. Well, what Mountain Dew did you get? Regular Mountain Dew or anything fun, fancy? I appreciate the people who give Mountain Dew a shot. It's really good. And Arthur, thank you for the 7 months. I appreciate it, man. Okay, before we get started, I was going to show off some of the gifts I got while I was at WeebCon. Oh shoot, I need to put this. Where did it go? Hang on, I need to put one more thing up. This one. Sorry, I gotta put one more thing up before we get going. I am all over the place. Oh, why is it so big? Yeah, that's what she said. We're just gonna put it here. Okay, sorry, I had to put that up. Okay. We're gonna move the paints and all the liquids away. So, forgive me, my brain is still a little frazzled, so if I jack it up while I'm talking about the gifts I got from WeebCon. Yeah. We had my first meet and greet was at WeebCon, which was on Saturday, so a week ago. And it was a very, very nice time. It was wonderful. People came, more people than I was expecting, which was really, really nice. I was super touched by the whole thing. So, I got a couple gifts from people. And some of them are pretty neat. So, I'm gonna show you guys. So, this one, and Lamb, the second one is coming later, is from one of my moderators. Check it out. 3D printed mini Space Marine helm, done in red and gold like the Radiant Suns. Pretty sick. Look at that. Look at the detail. Pretty awesome. I don't know where you got it, but it's cool. It's really cool print. Yeah, and it has a nice little stand. So it's going on my bookshelf. I need to clear a spot. I need a shelf for like Warhammer. It was at a booth at the con. Well, it's awesome. It's awesome. Yeah, that's gonna go on my bookshelf. I'm gonna set this behind me so I have room on my desk because it's a bit crowded. Over here. You're safe over there. Okay. I also got so I apologize, this broke in transit. You know how the shipping is, even though it was like wrapped and stuff. Someone was inspired to do a kit bash. You know what, maybe we'll just glue it right now while I'm here. Let me get my glue. Okay. This is our glorious kit bash that we have here. I'm gonna put that like this. Oh, don't worry, I won't drink the forbidden water. But that was pretty neat. It's got cool treads, it's got the train front, it's got my colors purple. And they were telling me they wanted to try like the marble pattern, and you can really guys can kind of see it. It has like this like stony kind of texture, which turned out really nice. It turned out really good. It was really cool, and they were really sweet. They're like, oh man, I wanted to make this for you. So once I heard you were accepting gifts, I was like, dude, that was really nice of you to just do that. Hang on. The other glue. But the front needs gluing. Super glue. Because it has a little plow in the front. I'm gonna glue it on. Glue it back on. Alright, we're gluing it. Because I opened it, I was like, oh no, it broke. But nothing a little glue can't cure. And then the arm was packaged separately, so I think I'll just glue it. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Do I play the Warhammer board game? What do you mean? Like, have I played the tabletop game? Answer to that question is yes, I have. But I don't know if you're referring to something else that's like another board game, because I know they do have board games. There you go. I like trains. So I'm gonna set him over here because he's a little bit more delicate. Okay. Oh, that's his stand. Let me put that here. Okay. And then we got one thing that was heretical and one thing that was the opposite of heretical. So ASDF movie reference of the big 2026. Yes. Yes. That was I said a lot of those lines growing up for sure, 100%. This is the heretical bit. Our resident Slaneshi in chat got me the one and only big boy Fulgrim. So I'm gonna need to find a time to work on him. What did I knock over? Oh, the arm fell off. Okay, we're good though. We're good. By the Emperor, hide that locomotive from the Adeptus Mechanicus. I will. Thank you, Alandil, for the bits. But yeah, we got Heresy here, so we'll paint him eventually. I don't know when. I've got a lot of things to paint. It's not good. It's not good. Yeah, so this is awesome. I'm looking forward to painting him, even though it is heretical, because it's definitely a complicated mini to paint. Paint him sanguineous colors. I feel like that's like kind of sacrilegious in a sense. Like, does that make sense? Like, feels kind of wrong. Feels kind of wrong to paint him sanguineous colors. So we've got that, but we also have this. One sec. The box. It's a nice box. We also have this. The official Sanguinius mini. I have painted an unofficial version. But now I have the official one. So I'm pretty excited. Yeah, we'll see. 2 husbands in one stream. Mods, ban that guy. Ban that guy. Ban that guy. Yes, Ziggy. I was just looking at the Fulgrim you got me. Thank you very much. So yeah, we have another Sanguinius mini to work on. Paint Fulgrim Sanguinius colors and Sanguinius with Fulgrim colors? No. No. No, I refuse. These are going over here. They're in boxes, so let me see. Okay. Now, the last. A bag. We have. So we have a couple things. Hang on. Pull these out first. Set those over there. One of my viewers, DinoFan, has gone to a couple conventions, and when he has attended said conventions, he has gotten art made at like the art stalls. So he said he had these lying around. Some of them he got at WeebCon, but he was like, you know what? I'm just gonna give them to her because they're just kind of sitting around in my own stuff. So yeah. This one and this one, he got at WeebCon, which are very sweet. I really like these. I love the colors. Here, just honestly, I like this kind of chibi style. It's very adorable. I'm always impressed with anyone who does like sketches and stuff. Like, this isn't pen. This isn't pen, man. Like, this isn't pencil. This is pen. Oh my gosh, Ziggy, thank you for the 25 gift subs. That's... It's heretical. Heretical. Not gifting the subs. It's because of the Fulgrim gift, but I'll accept it. Thank you for the subs. So these two he got at WeebCon, and he actually got them he got them like rushed. And then these two were ones he had previously made. Look at that. Look how cute that is. And then this one is like my favorite one. I was really excited to see this one. Cause I think this is like my favorite. How do I articulate? First off, it's in pencil. And second, it's like, I don't know, I like the composition. I really like the composition. And DinoFan, thank you for the gift sub as well. I really like this composition, and she just looks so cute. Should be 2 more things in the bag. Okay, so I found, yes, there is something more in the bag, but I'm worried, well, we're gonna find out. So, the Orchid 8 team looked through all the stuff before they sent it to me. No, okay, no. Bard, stop causing drama. No. Stop causing drama. I am saying, of the 4 I got, this one is my favorite. Don't cause drama. Anyways, so I'm a little worried because this was all that I had. Oh wait, that needs to go back in here too. And then this was the only thing that was left in the bag. So we're gonna find that out here in a second. We have these. So for those of you who don't know, I'm actually not sure. Oh, cool. I didn't see this the other day. Oh my gosh, I looked at these. I didn't see the back. So Chroma did the art on these. I did not look at the back and see these. Oh, that's so cool. That's me. And that's my friend Froggy. So yeah, these are Magic the Gathering tokens. So they got cards made, which, man, I don't know how you even do that. Oh yeah, I didn't even see the backs on these. So here, actually, I'll hold them closer. One sec. We got Human. And Human Soldier. I didn't realize there were 2. Oh my gosh. Then we have Warrior. This is all Chroma art. Should be that card with the art you like and a green ribbon. It was not in there. I can inquire. Oh. I can inquire. I will. I might go check the box here in a second. Maybe I missed it. Did not see it in the box. It was not in the bag either. Oh no. I didn't see this one. The skidder. Yeah, they also could have sent it with the metal plate. I can ask. I will send a message and I'll ask them about it. But I'll check the box really fast after stream and make sure it's like in there. And then this one. So yeah, these turned out nice. These were from Bard, I believe. So it turns out there's something else that I need to inquire about. Because I didn't see it. Let me double check. Yeah, because this has just that. Yeah, no, there. I didn't see. I didn't see a card, but I didn't throw the box away that they sent everything in. So, DinoFan, can you go into the on the Discord? There's a channel that is the like the mod help channel. Can you send a message there about what it was? And then when stream is over, I will double check my box and then I will ask the Orchid 8 team. Because that was all that was in the bag. Because I was looking and I was like, okay, there should have been something else. And I was like, I was like, the cards were in there, but I didn't see the card. So you do that and then I will make sure I communicate that with them and I'll ask them about it. But yeah, so that will be helpful for me. Well, I just want it in that channel so then I can go back to it later, because odds of me like remembering 100% what it is throughout the stream, it's just easier to have it written down somewhere, then I'll go back to it. And yeah. Yeah, I did not see a green ribbon, but I will look. I'm like trying to think. I don't think I saw that. So I'll double check. Okay. So thank you for everyone who got me gifts. There's one more thing that's coming later. It couldn't fit in the box that they gave me, that they first sent, so they're sending the other one later. So yeah, the tokens are really cool. I want to know, like, where do you go to get something like this made? Like, it's really cool. So I will be putting these up. I don't know how I'm going to display them just yet, but I like these. Yeah, very nice. These are not for sale. You cannot buy these. There's like printing proxies that you can get them at. Yeah, that makes sense. And obviously you'd ask permission for getting those printed. Like using the art. Okay. It's time. We're going to paint our boy, Mr. Lionel Johnson. We've got gold and stuff to do today. Gold, a couple washes. We've got a bit ahead of us. Oh, and Lamb. Oh wait, did I ever say it? Lamb, thank you for gifting a gift sub. And Topical Ointment, thank you for the 20 months. One more month and I can legally drink the paint. Well, I wouldn't. I still wouldn't. 3 husbands in one stream? Now think about what you did. You sit down and think about what you did. I'm not a cheater. Oh, Mr. Clean, thank you for the 10 gift subs on the YouTube side. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Maybe today will be a good day. I was trying to get my workout done before stream. It did not happen. I had other things that got in the way and I was like, And when I don't do my workout, it kind of bothers me. Like, mentally, it kind of bugs me. Oh, yeah? Really? I'm abusing the Twitch powers? I'm the streamer. I can do what I want. I can do what I want. Can't you just finish it after stream? So, yes, I can. But I usually am pretty tired after stream. So, like, I try to do it before if I can. So, yeah, that's kind of like the downside. I'm like, oh, man. All right, what are we doing? I already have to do leg day later, and leg day is kind of rough. What am I doing? No, 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 no. That's not how this works. You redeem it. You're the one who has to tell me. You don't get to say, oh, someone else gets to pick. Bro. Mr. Cleet knows the hop that. Thank you for the super chat. So generous of you. Go get those weights, boss. Okay. I will. Okay. What am I doing? I'll grab the weights. They're not in this room. I moved them out to another room because I needed more space. Okay, what am I doing? $20 squats? No, the leg day says you get 10. So you get 10, you don't get 20. Do you want it with the weight? I have to go to the other room and grab the weight. Or do I have a jug in here that's heavy? Not heavy as like 30 pounds heavy. No, you don't. No. This is not a negotiation. This is not a negotiation. You don't get to negotiate with me. It says 10. It says 10. I'm just gonna do 10 regular squats. I'll do, how about this? 15 regular squats because I don't have the, because I don't have the weight and I don't want to be bothered to go to the other room and grab it. And I'm doing leg day later, so. So if we redeem another leg day, it's 20. Yeah, but I think I only have it set up to do it like once an hour. Okay, you're getting your squats. I will touch the ground. I'll smack the ground with my hands. I'll be nice and low. 15 regulars, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There you go. You got your squats. Are you happy? I don't hear any clicking joints. Well, my joints don't really click when I do squats. It's like when I walk. Heard those legs pop? I was tapping the floor, so I don't know if you heard them. Some people said they couldn't hear the clicking joints, but other people said they did, so I'm actually not sure. 20 pistol squats equal 10 squats since they're each only half a squat. No, because pistol squats are really, really difficult. Never been called an unk before, but my joints have like always popped. Polygonal Angel, thank you so much for the gift sub. Have a rat. Oh, thank you, thank you. Are you unk? I mean, someone just called me an unk. I've never been called an unk. So I was a bit surprised, I won't lie. I was like, huh, never been called that before. I need the mixing brush. This. Your braid is so pretty. Hi, Stim! Oh, Stim. honestly, I will say, I'm gonna show them to you, but they're not gonna look as good as the pictures I already sent you. Chat, we're distracted today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, okay. They're not gonna be as good as the pictures I showed you, but they're right here on my desk. So I'm gonna put them into a mold. I don't know when I'm gonna do it, maybe this weekend, maybe today. I'm making dice for Stim. Stim, I'm gonna 100% say, I am really glad you mentioned that you play Pathfinder, because I was preparing to make you D6s until I asked you your question. And you were like, oh, I prefer D&D dice. And I was like, oh wait, I'm so glad I asked. I was about to make them. I was about to make you D6s. So I'm glad I asked. So these are Stim dice. So they're, what's the best one? We'll look at the D20. So it was a bit of a failure, a tiny bit of a failure, because I was working with a new resin, so I'm not quite familiar with like how it pours. So a lot of the pink clumped at the bottom. We've got some flowers in there. You can see their little white specks here, white flowers, and green flakes. But they look really pretty. So if you spin them like this, so obviously you have this pink face and it's like clear over here, but when you turn it like this, the dye seems to like look pink. They're really nice. Is that a D4? Yes. It's a shard. D4. And then for funsies, I did a rhombus D12. So for context, let me grab my... These are just my regular dice. This is what a standard D12 typically looks like. And this is my rhombus D12. So. Yeah. So those are the Stim dice, and I'm really happy because this pink like shines gold. So you can see right here, it looks gold, but that's actually like gold and pink. So these look really good. I'm happy you nailed it. I'm glad you liked it. I was a bit discouraged when I saw that this turned, like the bottom faces turned pink. I was like, oh man, that really blows. But I'm so glad you liked them, and I will make them into pretty dice, and I will send you more questions about what to ink them and stuff. So, and Saiken, thank you for the 100 bits. I have a feeling that in Dawn of War 4, the lion will have to keep a tight grip on his shield when around the blood ravens. Yes, 100%. You could not be more correct. Oh, you know, I just realized, Stim. You are the same color as my favorite, or like one of my favorite candies. Watermelon Sour Patch Kids. The pink and the green is so Stim. Perfect. I like went to go set my dice down and my candy was right there. Okay, thank you, Dino Fan, for sending that. You're sour and sweet. I like them. They're really yummy. Oh, it's kind of bad. I got that bag. I don't normally get candy because I don't like having like random snacks in the house, and I ate about like half the bag in one day, and I was like, ah, this is bad. This is bad. I now remember why I don't just buy snacks and candy. This is my kitchen is an ingredients kitchen for a reason. So yeah. It's an ingredients kitchen so then I don't like, you know, eat stuff that I shouldn't eat all the time. Try to be good. I try to be good, chat. How else am I gonna get good gains? We gotta have the good gains. Nice new outfit or hat. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like my commissar hat. It's a good hat. Ah, nice to see you, Comet of Legends. Welcome in. We're gonna do some painting today. I don't know how far we'll get. We still need to do the base and we still need to paint the Watchers, but I'm hoping maybe we can get the lion done today. Oh, yeah, that's right. I was gonna work on this, see if I could pop this off. Hang on. Because I don't want to break the whole thing, but like I need to get underneath this. It's really irritating me. I feel like I'm only just wiggling the little wings. My YouTube recommends some of your shorts? Yeah, that's awesome because I've started working on my shorts. Bye, Stem. Have a good time. I'll send you more updates. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good day. No, don't. Don't pop this off. Don't risk it. Oh, hey, Chaotic Voices. Good to see you. Yes, your videos are awesome. We had a whole day of, like, binging the comics. It was great. It was a good time. But I can't get underneath here if I don't take it off. I need like a lever to like get it up. It's glued. The Tamiya. Can't get in there. Yeah, it was a whole day. We were watching a bunch of like comics. I was like, I don't even think I can get this off. Whatever, we'll leave it. I'm a little worried about breaking it where it won't come back together. Just like, there's stuff I can't get to some of these angles. It's just terrible. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I wanted Liberator Gold. That's what I want. Just put very thin paint there. Yeah, it just annoys me. It just annoys me. Oh, it's fine. It's gonna be difficult. Like, I'd have to pop these off first, which is fine. That's not a big deal, but just layers and layers of layers. Don't explode paint. You go over there, just in case. Okay. I was getting nervous opening these. I'm like, man. Yeah, it's like white. If it was like black, it wouldn't be a problem, but because the area is like white, I'm like, oh man, it's just gonna irritate me. Okay. Actually, no. Okay, I'm gonna scoop the paint out. How many paint bottles have I bought over the years? 6. All the other ones have been gifts. For example, a lot of these, including this Liberator Gold, I got from Xepher Arcade. Thank you, Xepher Arcade, for sponsoring this stream and getting me the lion, because I wanted to paint him. So I've gotten White Scar, Eshin Gray, we talked about the pronunciation last time. This bone color, Caliban Green. I already had this one. Thank you. Thank you so much for sponsoring this. Thank you for sending me some wonderful minis to paint, and I know I have a package coming soon because someone, I don't think I caught their name at the meet and greet. I think this is the same person. They got me a Farseer mini, and my first Warhammer book that I ever read, I listened to the audiobook, but I wanted a physical copy of The Lion, Son of the Forest, which, by the way, the Lion is my second favorite Primarch. He is my second favorite Primarch. I love that book, and I can relate to the Lion on a personal level. So, who's Primarch number 1? Sanguinius. I love that man. He's great. He's amazing. He's my husband. And no one can tell me otherwise. I have the wedding ring and everything. I have the wedding ring and everything. If you've seen my shorts, you know. Or if you've been here for a bit, you know too. Why are you spraying me? I can talk about my husband. Is it wrong for me to desire my own husband? I think not. I think not. Yes, put a lightning claw on your Night Lord. Yes, yes, yes. I don't think I've read the description of the lion punching a normal person. I feel like I've heard of it, but I don't remember it. Alright, so we're doing kind of like a very, not a very bright paint of the lion. We are going with like a very like down to earth color scheme. So I'm not doing super bright colors for this paint job. I don't want to use this brush, it's a little too fine. I don't want to mess it up. Let me spread this paint around. Favorite Trader Primarch? Fulgrim. His fall is very tragic. I don't really like him in his snake form, but his fall is really tragic, and I find him to be an engaging character for that reason. Set that over there. We'll do this one. Or no, no, this one's good. Yeah, this one's good. What about Angron? I mean, I like Angron. He's just not my favorite Trader Primarch. He's also tragic, but the fall of Fulgrim reminds me more of like Anakin Skywalker. So I think that's kind of why I like Fulgrim more. And I'm gonna have to get up nice and personal and close to this mini. That's a better angle. Trying to stay close to the mic, but it's not gonna happen. Angron is the coolest looking trader. Nah, Magnus is. Magnus is pretty cool looking. I'm sorry, the wings. Have you seen his mini? It's really cool. The wings on Magnus, the colors, I think it looks a lot better. He looks a lot better than Angron does. Hey, Sotek, what's up? How are you? Shame you couldn't make it to WeebCon. It would've been nice to meet you, but I heard the tickets got sold out really fast. My chatters, my community, they were looking for you. They were going to assault you with skitters. So maybe it was best you didn't come. I know, they sold out. I don't know what to expect for cons, but yeah, that's I was pretty surprised. I was like, wow. Dang. And you're listening to Horus Rising? Oh, I hope you like it. I hope you like it. No, I really liked listening to Horus Rising. I'm very excited. So I can finally read. So I'm excited and sad. Let me clarify. I can finally read the Eisenhorn books. because the D&D campaign I had with my friends that was like Warhammer themed, it's over now, which makes me sad. But I can finally listen to all the Eisenhorn books. I was allowed to listen to one, but now I'm allowed to listen to the rest of them, and I'm looking forward to reading them. That's like the next on my list. Yeah, next time pre-order your pass. And hopefully I have another meet and greet with them. That would be fun. I really enjoyed my meet and greet, so I definitely want to do more of them in the future. How'd the campaign go? Good. So it was a bit like tricky because unfortunately the way my DM wrote the campaign, it was better suited for like a book. It was really detailed and like it was like so insane. There were so many like twists and turns, but like unfortunately like unfortunately, it made it really difficult to roleplay because there was a lot of like political stuff and things like we could do behind the scenes, but it was more like one-on-one stuff. So it wouldn't be like the whole table participating. It's like, well, I'm going to try to do this and this and this. And we each had like different goals in mind. So it kind of made it really difficult for us to like continue to play together. So basically, like my DM felt really bad and he's like, hey, I think it's probably better that we stop playing this one and we'll play like a new game. But let's go through like kind of what would have happened. No, but like, okay, let me put it this way, like it was the way we acted which kind of changed the way the story ended up going, which thus made it become more book-like. So it wasn't my DM's fault. It was just because we all had very different opinions on what we wanted to do and just kind of how the world was built to begin with. That's just kind of what happened. I have no hate to my DM. I really love the story and I was very sad that it ended because I've played that character for like 7 years and I probably won't get to play it again. Okay, oh my gosh, Sotek, I need to watch that video. I'm so sorry. I need to watch that video. Okay. Shoot. Totally just remembered. Anyways, yes, pick my brain later. I'm interested to hear what your thoughts are. I'm interested to hear more in depth what your thoughts are. So, yes, message me and we'll talk. We'll talk. So what was I saying? No, it wasn't necessarily my DM's fault. It's just kind of how things ended up going. So, what was I saying? Basically, chaos happens. Like, I'm dead serious. There's actually chaos was involved, which I knew it would be. But my character didn't know technically because it's like pseudo Warhammer. So, like, Aurelia knew, but my character didn't know chaos was involved. In the end, the character that is, like, was most, like, sanguineous and, like, my love interest, it was a bit rough because there was a possibility that he was going to face the B-Beg and, like, try to convince him to, like, change his ways, kind of like Loken with Horus. And we had a route where he was gonna just straight up get like Thanos snapped out of existence. And it was gonna be rough. And thank goodness that didn't happen. Thank goodness that didn't happen because I was like, no, Sanguinius, he can't die in every universe. I'm gonna be so sad. I'm gonna be so sad. Yeah, it had an end times. No, 100% it had its own end times. It was wild. It was wild. Like, there was so many, like, things that, like, happened. Dude, it was pretty crazy. Like, it was a really well put together story, and there was, like, plots on top of plots, and it was all, like, merging together, and it was really cool. So I kind of wish we could have played it all out, but it would have taken us, like, years to get through all that content, because a lot of it would have been solo content. And Nomad, thank you for the bits. Happy Easter season, Aurelia. Long time no see. Happy Easter to you as well. Sorry about missing a bunch of your streams. Oh my gosh, no. Okay, no. Do not ever apologize for missing streams. do not ever apologize for missing streams. You got your life. You got life is more important than streams. But thank you. I have been doing wonderful. My Easter was quite fabulous. I got to spend time with my family. And yeah, I've been all around, I've been pretty good. I've been doing pretty well. Thank you for asking. But it was straight up, it was end times, but like, it was just so well put together. I really wish we could have played the whole thing out, but it was just gonna take us forever to get the whole thing done. This shield is gonna turn out so nice. It already looks really cool. I mean, to be fair, the shield design is already pretty base to begin with. Plot heavy solo content can be rough. Yeah. Dude, it was like, yeah, we were kind of stuck, and my DM was like feeling really bad because it was really engaging, but it like got to the point where it was like we would have a session and it would just be like one person that was like talking to the DM, and the others, like, we were like banished to another room to like hang out, and it was like, okay. Okay. Which was fine. Like, I don't mind it when like it's my solo stuff, but it does get a little bit old after a bit because I'm like, well, I could be working on my video editing, or I could be working on this or that. But it was really cool, and thankfully my sanguineous proxy, he didn't die. We beat the bad guys in the end. Oh, DinoFan, thank you so much for the bits. At WeebCon, we stopped at a cosplayer's booth that saw the Aurelia Tempris shirt I was wearing, said they liked your look. She even said she'd love to do a cosplay of you. Ooh. Ooh. That would be cool. I would love to see an Aurelia cosplay. And frankly, I'd love to, like... I do not have the skill to make my own Aurelia cosplay, but I would... Dude, if I could get... It would be really cool to have, like, the cosplay armor, because I'd totally wear it to meet and greets. I 100% would wear it to meet and greets. Like, it's cool when VTubers can cosplay as themselves, but how many VTubers have, like, armor? We want a nice, complicated cosplay. I'm just not skilled enough working with, like, that EVA foam. Cosplay as a Skitter, that's not really gonna work for me. Yeah, so for reference, it was the sort of situation where my DM was like, okay, this is like what I'm planning for them to do, and then we would be like, actually, I'd like to do this, and he's like, oh, okay. And it ended up being like way more complicated because we had different things we all wanted to do. So he didn't think we'd all be like, I want to do this. Like, he didn't think we'd all want to do our own thing, but that's what happened. It was kind of unfortunate because he didn't account for us being so, wanting very different things than each other. And like the stuff that I heard that some of my party members were keeping a secret, I was like, bro, I would have killed you. Like, in the game, of course, like, and that's not even necessarily the case, but I was like, dude, that would have pissed me off so bad. It would have been so bad. Wait, hang on. I think I missed something. Wait. Yeah, just get a giant anime girl mask. That's what I want to protect my identity. But come on, having armor would be cooler. But yeah, we definitely gave my DM a bit of a headache, and it was better probably in the long run just to be like, you know what, we'll just we'll just wrap up the campaign, he gave us kind of like an average, like this is like what he was planning, and honestly it was so in-depth and it was really, really good. I wish we could have played it, but it just wouldn't have worked. And on top of that, I wasn't playing nearly as much because of like my streaming. So like streaming gets in the way of like a lot of like D&D stuff that I like, you know, I used to do more D&D stuff, but less so now. That's okay though. It's okay. It is what it is. So you'll show up with a full Sanguinary Guard outfit, including the mask. Maybe not Sanguinary Guard. I'd want to dress up as me. I think that would be cooler, in my opinion. I'm biased about that. I've always found the death masks a little unnerving. Like, I don't like them very much. Trying to paint this nicely without having to redo the green. Only you had a helmet? I guess the helmet would be good too, but like, I know. Why stop at just the helmet? Why stop at just the helmet? Because for sure the helmet would be a lot easier. Because, like, think of it. It's good advertising. You're walking around at a convention and people are like, whoa, can I get a picture with you? And then I'll be like, yes, here, check out my streams. Great advertising. At least in my opinion, it is. Yeah, see, and this is the part where I wish I didn't put this on, because it's going to be hard to get into these parts here. I always play Asmar in D&D, also my dice are repainted. Yay, Doyle, I'm glad you finally did that. Gonna wear a big t-shirt that says twitch.tv Aurelia Tempris. Maybe. I just have a QR code. They try to take a picture of me and it's like, QR code. Check out my stream. I think they make little brushes that are angled like a dentist pick. Ah, that would be cool. That'd be very useful right about now, but I don't have any. Do not have any, unfortunately. Really excited to paint the gold on the cape. I was like, oh, this is gonna look so good. It's gonna like pop and look really nice. Though the detail might kill me. Detail's gonna kill me a little bit. Have a name tag on the armor. I mean, yeah, what I'll probably do is just have like little cards or something. Like I said, it's good advertising in my opinion. I'll be like, huh, that chick's pretty cool. Maybe I should watch her stream. Eh. Will we be seeing you react to the latest Gavin Bob video? Is there a new one? Like a new one? Hang on. Because we watched the Sanguinala one. I'm looking, I'm investigating. The Gavin Bob playlist does not show a new one. Yeah, I already watched it. When did I watch it? January or February, I think. And Miss Yummy, thank you for the super chat. I will have to take a look. I have not heard of this series. I have not heard of that, so I have to take a look at it. And yes, I am the Mighty Custodes. Well, Mighty maybe a bit much, but I am the Custodes VTuber. Yes. We are painting Mr. Lionel Johnson. I am currently attempting to get the details on his cape here. Getting all those. Must have missed it then. It's in January or February, I think. It wasn't like advertised solely as a Gavin Bob stream. Because I've already watched like the majority of the episodes. Like prior to that point. So, did I watch the Gavin Bob episode with the last episode of Hunter the Parenting? Or did I watch that 5.3 episode by itself? I cannot remember. Because I thought I combined it with something else that I reacted to, and the only thing I can think of is that I would have combined it with Hunter the Parenting. So I should get a custodian and paint them as you, or you could get an Aurelia mini. See that? That's me. My sword broke off. Where's the sword? It was on my desk. I moved it. I need to glue it back because she fell and I had to do it. Or you can get an Aurelia mini and you can paint it instead and then make them kiss. Hang on. Great idea, actually. One moment. Where did I put him? Where is my husband? Where is my husband? Where did I put him? Excuse me? Oh, don't break that. Don't break that. Stick him in here? Yes, there he is. Oh, okay. I also accidentally broke him. Now this is content. I did a better job on him than I thought. Pretty sure that somehow breaks TOS. No, it doesn't. My hips aren't out. My boobs aren't out. They're just kissing. What's next? Hand holding? Oh no. But wait, but do you guys like... Don't you like these more? These are easier to handle. These break, but at least I can put them back together. Minnie Sang gets buckled in the car? What? Minnie? Like the miniature? Or are you saying like a mini him? Like, are you talking about... Are you referring to something else? I know, Wedge, you're biased. See, here's the thing. Mini sanguineous? As in the miniature, or a mini sanguineous, as in like a little version of him. Sinkiro, thank you for for subscribing. What a time to subscribe. I think they mean Chibi saying, not like a little baby. Okay, I guess that's fine. No, I think I set him in the box because I broke him and I needed to fix him. We saw the Twitter post. And? What if I was? What if I was, chat? Would you be happy for me? Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Just let me have my fantasy, okay? Let me have my fantasy. He's called Dante. I mean, Dante is my son, that's true. Not biological, but that doesn't matter to me. I love all my Blood Angel boys. Okay, I don't know how I was supposed to paint the really fine details on this cape here, this corner. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, you guys are gonna have to look through my tweets to figure out what some of these chatters are talking about, unless they decide to enlighten you. How could you be lying around when you could be cleansing the Imperium of Man of Chaos Forces? Have you seen my streaming schedule? Have you seen my streaming schedule? Have you seen what I've been doing this week? Do you not know that that's what I do all the time when I'm not streaming? I'm not being lazy. Premarital eye contact is heresy. You're right. You're so right. You're so right, chat. Can't even look at a girl. It's not allowed. The Imperium's gonna get you. Gonna lock you up. Hate to break it to you. Sorry, guys. He's off camera because I have these really tiny, small gold details. Wow. No, I'm still married. I'm still married technically, even though he died. It's fine. Still married. Eh. Oh my goodness. Ugh. I assume you spend all the time where you aren't streaming just dreaming about Sanguinius and just playing with the Sanguinius mini. That's a good guess, but that's not what happens. I have responsibilities to the Imperium. I unfortunately cannot sit around and daydream like that. I wish I could. Alas. Alas. It's fine though. Oh, hang on. Da 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 ba 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 ba. I need setting. Okay, cool. Sorry, I was checking a setting. I turned something off last time. Yeah, I'm a grieving widow. Be nice to me. Be nice to me, chat. Be nice to me. We're getting it. What minis are people working on today? You guys working on fun stuff? It's a great time to work on your things, your laundry, all your stuff. Yeah, all of my sons did get my husband's kids. You mean my kids? You mean my kids? I am not going to be an absent mother. I'm not going to be an absent mother. I'm going to help my sons. They're my sons. Will not abandon them. And thank you. I'm glad. Thank you for complimenting the mini. I'm trying my best. I shouldn't have built him all. I should have done him in segments. Ugh. Good, good. Thank you for supporting me. I will help you out, guys, out best I can. As the Blood Angels stepmom. Mm-hmm. Oh, you're donating plasma. Oh, I used to do that. Then they screwed me over. That's a long story. I actually don't know if I've talked about it on stream. I don't have the time for it anymore. I guess I could technically, but it's not like I can edit videos while in a public plasma donation room. Because I'm like, oh, that's probably what I do. I'm like, well, I couldn't really do that. It's a great way to get doxxed. Just have headphones, earbuds in. No, it's not that. It would be that people could see my screen, not the volume, because that's easy to fix. Like having headphones, that's an easy fix. I agree. It's that they could see the screen. Tell them to mind their business. Well, see, no, it's not that, because they might not say anything at all. It's the fact that someone could see it and be like, huh, that's interesting, and then investigate and then be like, oh yeah, that chick, she's probably that person. Do you have a next week plan for streams or just whatever happens? I have like a general plan, but I'll like finalize it tonight and tomorrow and maybe Monday. Sometimes I take a little bit longer to decide what to do. I have a general idea of what I want to do next week. Sorry, I had to lock in there for a second. Yeah, schedule likely releases on Monday. I almost never stream on Mondays, and if I do, I let you guys know in advance. I have to look. I think it'll be like a regular week, though. I think it'll be Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Maybe we'll do Wednesday. I don't know, man. Work's been hitting me rough. So I'm like tired all the time. Oh. I saw the tweet now. Very Slaneshi indeed. That's not Slaneshi. That's not Slaneshi. Wait. Hang on. I just looked over. And then they will label it VTuber Plasma. It's 10 times what they charge for. Hang on. Hold on. Huh? What did I miss? So wait, okay. Here's the, I guess here's the question, chat. Should I donate my plasma and my blood? Would you buy my blood? Would you buy your Oshi's blood? Oh my gosh. That would be wild. Even if that was a thing, I don't think I'd do it. I gotta get back for work. Lunch is over. Oh man, good luck with the rest of the welding. I hope your welds are very nice, and that your gas is consistent, and that you have no impurities. Good luck. Yeah, VTuber blood would be very parasocial. I definitely wouldn't engage in that, but like, because it's one thing to be like bath water. You're like, okay, that's kind of weird. That's maybe a little gross. No, that is kind of gross. And then like, would you like my blood? Oh, he's so wild. What the heck? Speaking of blood related, the person who has golden blood only has like 50 people in this world. What do you mean? Golden blood? Please clarify. I'm not clipping this. Fair. Sorry guys, I really have to get in like the cracks here. And I have to like see it with my, get a better angle with my eyeballs. Got it. Pauldron. See, it's really bright now, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a wash over it. I'm like gonna indiscriminately do like one wash. We're gonna do wildwood. And all of it's gonna be in the same wash. So it's gonna like really get toned down because it's really, the gold's really bright, which looks nice right now, but golden blood. Huh. Okay, no, but like, even in a metaphorical sense, what does golden blood mean? Like, you know, okay, really specific blood type, because what, you've got your A, your B, you have A, B, and then O, and then you have your positive and negatives for all of them. But so what is the like golden, like the best blood? Because usually like what, O negative is really popular. Like all the blood donors want the O negative blood because they're the universal donor. So they can just throw that on anyone, so they don't have to worry about checking for your blood type. So like, and then AB positive is the universal receiver, so you can just chuck any blood at them and they're fine. The negative O is golden blood. Okay, I was like, huh? I know someone who's got O negative blood. I will not elaborate on what my blood type is, even though I know. Yeah, O negative is the good stuff. Alright guys, keep that in mind. Sotek just said his sister and his mother are O negative. What do you have then, Sotek? You don't remember what you are? What's your dad's blood type? Time to get parasocial with Lore Master of Sotek. What's your parents' blood type? O negative isn't golden blood. Then what is golden blood? Tell me. I desire to know. There are more proteins you can be positive for? Well, tell me what they are. I desire to learn. You must give me the information. Sure you know your blood type? Yeah, I do. What does that mean? I'm confused. And thank you, Red Tail Wolf for the bits and Shadow for the bits. Golden blood equals universal donor. Well, someone said that wasn't the case. Guys gotta fight it out in the comments. Their blood can go to anyone. Yes, that's what I thought. So, are we saying the golden blood, or like the best kind of blood, is the one that has like all the proteins and like all the extra fun things? So it's like the rarest form? Is that what we're saying? Is a blood type that totally lacks any antigens. Okay. Do some people not know their blood type? I mean, I don't think that's completely uncommon. Do they even check for that when you're born? Like, do they check your blood type when you're born? Do they, like, document that? I know mine. But that's only because I asked my parents, and I know their blood types, and I was able... I'm not gonna say anymore. I just know mine, that's all. I got it confirmed at the doctor's office because I was curious. Okay, golden blood is the world's rarest blood type, characterized by a total absence of Rh antigens in the red blood cells, found fewer than 50 people worldwide. It's considered a universal donor for rare blood types, but poses high risks for the individual needing transfusions. Yeah, see, that's the part where you're like, ooh. O positive is the most common blood type in the world. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, clean my brush. I donated blood at a blood drive and they sent me a card with my blood type printout. See, that's cool. That's cool. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. I want this one. I'm gonna organize my setup. I'm gonna look like somewhat like a professional streamer here. But yeah, I used to donate plasma. I used to do that. Basically, I'll explain what happened and why I didn't anymore. So I wanted some like extra money on the side. So I was recommended to like donate plasma. I was like, okay, cool. This is a good deal. Like I can study and I can work on things while donating plasma. So the place that I like went to, and I think a lot of them do this, is that they have like deals if you like sign up. So you can like make more money when you like first sign up. So I showed up like the first time. It was like the first, no, it was the second time. So first time I showed up, did donate plasma, was great. I got like the maximum amount you can get because it's like, it's based on like your height and your weight. So you can only donate a certain amount based on those characteristics because, you know, they don't want to take too much plasma from you. So I don't hit the maximum of what I could make. So like, for example, like say you make $60, like you can make at maximum $60 per plasma session. I could maybe make like 30 or 40. Like that's just an example. I don't think those are the actual numbers, but it's like that. So I think the deal was like for my first 4 visits, I could get the maximum amount, which is like pretty good. It was like pretty good. I was like, awesome. Like I'll donate plasma, and like it also has like a time frame. So it's like first 4 visits in your like first like month. So I'm like, sweet, this is excellent. First session goes by without a hitch. I get my money. I'm like, this is great. This is such a good deal. The second time I go, I'm sitting there, my blood's getting pumped out, and they're getting the plasma, they're doing the whole thing. And so this lady comes back to like look at my stuff, and the canister that collected my blood was cracked. So they couldn't give me my blood back. So I got paid for that session. However, they basically said like, okay, yeah, you can't come back for like 6 weeks. And I was like, what? Like, are you for real? Like, so not only they like took all my blood, they couldn't give it back to me. So I had to like sit there extra long, and I had to like drink a Gatorade before they'd let me go. It wasn't like it was too much blood. It was because they couldn't return my blood. Yeah, I know they needed me to rebuild it, and I was really frustrated because basically the time frame that I wasn't allowed to come back. So I was basically blacklisted for 6 weeks. So I was losing like the maximum amount I could make. I was really upset. I was really mad because I could hear the people talking, and it was a new guy who hadn't noticed that the canister was cracked. So it wasn't even my, like, obviously it wasn't my fault. I was just there. But this guy didn't notice that the canister was cracked before he hooked me up to the machine. So at least I got paid for that session, but it was really irritating because I was like, are you for real? They didn't blame me. Let me make that clear. They didn't blame me, but I was really annoyed because I was like, man, this is like really good money, and this is the most money I can make. Because of like my physical characteristics, I cannot donate like the maximum amount. It's like, that's just how it was. So I was like, sweet, I'm gonna make like $60 instead of like the $40 or whatever I was gonna make. I forget what the numbers are. So yeah. Wait, how is that possible? I've just learned that I'm the only O positive in my entire family. Wait, what's your dad though? Because if your mom is O negative, and so your dad's, okay. I was like, wait, if your dad is O negative and your mom is O negative, I have unfortunate news. You're fine. You're actually good. It's because your dad has A positive and the O, and then they came together and O positive. Got it. Okay, cool. No. If he said he's A positive and that his mom is O negative, it is possible for O positive to happen. No. I was confused for a second, but once you said A positive, I was like, okay, you're good. You're good. No, I'm not trying to break apart your family. No. That was not the intent. I apologize. No. Once you gave me more information, I was like, okay, we're good. Yeah, O is recessive. Aurelia is the what? Huh? What? I'm not related to Sotek. I've not even met the guy in person. What? And no, I did not say what my blood type was. I did not tell you guys my blood type, because you don't need to know that. Aurelia hasn't even met her son. He's not my son. He's not my son. He's older than me. I'm pretty confident he's older than me. What? No, wait. I'm not a homewrecker. What is happening? What just happened? I'm being accused of being a father, and then an absent father, and then like, oh my gosh. Classic warp shenanigans. What am I listening to? I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm confused. Yes, me too. Me too. I am also very confused. Apparently I'm someone's dad. Which is not possible. I am a woman. If I was gonna be anyone's parent, I'd be their mom. What is happening? Yeah, like I said, I think Sotek is definitely older than me. The one time I would press the button and I cannot. Tis a shame. Wait, the button should be on the screen though. Hang on. There was a super chat that hit the button threshold. I think I turned it off on accident. That was my stomach. There you go. There's the button. Oh, we have two. Okay. Bye, SoTech. Bye. I hope you got the right amount of psychic damage from that whole conversation. Oh my goodness. Women are just a government conspiracy? Yes. We know you're B positive. That's my blood type. Okay. Okay. You can think whatever you want. You can think whatever you want. Good luck, talk to your family. Dad's gonna be like, what? Huh? Really, I'm so confused. Speaking of which, my dad will be on a stream in the very near future. And if you have questions you would like my dad to answer live on a stream with me, join the Discord server. There's a form that you can fill out. You can submit as many questions as you like. You just have to do them separately so they're not all stacked up. But yeah, if you have questions you want to ask my dad, you can ask him anything. I will be going over them and like checking them. So if you ask a really weird question, I may just say, no, we're not going to answer that one. But if you want to hear a question, here, Spider Dad, answer your question. You should go fill out that form. There's some of them that are really funny already. Stuff that you guys have asked him, I'm like, haha, I know what he's gonna say to this, and it just makes me laugh. Checking them, no fair? No, it's completely fair. It's completely fair. Because he's answering them, not me. Dad Aurelia Tempris, yes. In this house we call him Spider Dad because of the first story I told chat about him, and they're like, he's Spider Dad. Long story short, I'll keep it very brief and simple. He saw a very large spider in the garage, and he's like, you know, I better kill that because it's kind of big and it's in my house, and I don't want my wife to be scared by said large spider, because he usually likes having like large spiders around, like outside the house, but inside the house not so much. So he grabs the dustpan to go kill the spider, and as he goes to whack it, what he forgot is that the dustpan is actually magical. Because he looked at that spider, like, something doesn't look right, and one spider turned into several smaller spiders because it was a mama spider and it had babies on her back. So my dad had to very quickly kill a lot of spiders right after that. So I told chat that story, and they're like, he is Spider Dad. So that's what he's called. Yeah. He did forget the flamer, but he got the bug spray, and it took care of it pretty quickly. And thank goodness it was in the garage. Thank goodness it was in the garage. I made sure my Spider Dad question was appropriate. Good. Good, good, good. I feel like dry brushing some of these might have been like the way to go here, but here we are, we're committing. The broom of birthing, he called it the magical dustpan. It's like, yep. It multiplied the spiders. It multiplied the spiders. So yeah, that's his name. And he will be joining us very soon on a stream. I'm looking forward to it. I've been telling him about it. And I've been showing him, so I'm going to, like, yeah, I'm going to have, like, a little, I'm getting some art made of him so that we can have it up on the screen. So you guys can have a visual. So it's not just gonna be my model. It'll be, like, a still image of Spider Dad. So we will have a official Spider Dad art. You guys will like it. I'm really excited. It's coming along really nice. All right, Tail Wolf, thank you for the bits. We had to ask if he knows his daughter is married. Wait. We had to ask if he knows his daughter's married. And she has a bunch of sons. Okay, yeah, you can ask him that. I did tell him... No, actually, I'll keep that private. I'll keep it private. I'm curious, like, to some of the answers to his questions. I really want to know what he's gonna say. I'm painting Tyranids. Can you give me tips on painting the models? Everyone will say the classic thin your paints. Washes will be really helpful for Tyranids because there's a lot of crevices in there. So if you use like a darker wash, you can really get a lot of those like shadows to pop. I think that's my recommendation for Tyranids. I've never painted a Tyranid, but looking at the models, that would probably be what I'd lean towards. Gilliman mercifully limited her sons to 1,000. No! All of the Blood Angels and their successor chapters are my sons. All of them. They are all mine. Little tiny gold lion. That's a lot of sons. That's okay. I love them all. I love them all. I need like a secondary camera that's like when Aurelia holds the mini close to her so you guys can see what I'm doing. Oh. And maybe we won't finish the lion today. Oh my gosh, we're almost 2 hours into this whole thing. Holy moly. I am not even close to being done. Good night. And some of these I'm gonna need to do a second coat on, like some of the details on the armor here. Definitely will need a second coat of gold. And I admire the people who are like professional mini painters. This is difficult. Like I'm doing well. I don't think I'm doing terribly, but like oh my word. Even the Flash Terrors, yes. Yes. Why would I discriminate against my sons? It's like, think of it this way. Well, okay, maybe not everyone's parents like this. My parents would still love me even if I did dubious things. Like, they would still love me. They would disapprove of what I did, but they would still love me. I can still love my sons even if they do dubious things. I feel like that's fair. Right? I have some Repulsor Executioners coming for my Dark Angels army. Ooh, that's fun. Do you have Lionel Johnson? You probably do. Probably do. This. That there, that's a cloak. I think that's part of his cloak. I think? I have to check. I feel like we're heading into the would you still love your sons if they were worms territory. I mean, I would. But I do agree those are dumb questions. Sorry, guys. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Silverstorm, thank you so much for the 12 months of support. Yes, go see ya. See bruh, I can't even. Oh my word. Have a good day. Have a good day. Enjoy the rest of your day. I started off painting a Neurolictor as my first model. Ooh, that's cool. My first mini was Trajan Valoris. My second mini was a Baneblade. And now I have plenty more minis I need to go ahead and paint. I've got a couple Primarchs. At this rate, I need to get the Gilliman mini, because what? Now I have Fulgrim, I have... Well, no. I guess I was like, wait, I need to get the Primarchs. I'm on my way to, like, have all the Primarchs, and I'm like, wait a second. That means I have to have Chaos Primarchs, and I don't know if I want to paint all of them. I already have Fulgrim. I gotta paint him eventually. This bit now. Imagine how big the Peter Turbo Mini will be. Oh gosh, yeah. Whenever they come out with that, I imagine it'll be big. I imagine it'll be comparable in size to the other Primarch minis. Like the trader ones, at least. Like, he won't have wings, but I imagine he'll still be similar in size. So I guess technically he will be bigger because he doesn't have the wings. Ugh. Yeah, I have regrets. This is why I painted my Baneblade in sections. Like, I feel validated for painting my Baneblade the way I did because, man, when you assemble the whole mini and try to paint it like this, it is irritating. I'm on the struggle bus. Yeah, the art piece made him look absolutely massive, but he will likely be the same size as, like, the Trader Primarchs. They're very similar in size, I think, personally. No. Unfortunately, I forgot this little, like, white patch here on his armor. It's like a little thing that says, Al Johnson. I've got to paint that in, like, that beige. But I need to do that after I get this gold in. Because I cannot be bothered to paint this little tiny watcher in all the different colors. I just, no, I'm not doing it. I refuse. Oh. If he isn't night size, I will be very upset. Unreasonably upset. But still upset. Well, I doubt he's gonna be that big. The watch is important, yeah, but the little tiny one on his pauldron, I'm not going into detail there. I am not a professional. I will not be doing that. Okay. Don't fall asleep on camera. I won't, don't worry. So code red would be very helpful in preventing me from doing that. Not have it. Got a big iron on his hip. I think my plan was here to paint his belt black and do like the gold skulls. That was my purpose. Because I'm not doing too much in the way, like I'm not going to do all the rivets gold. That's just not the lion. Like having some gold details I feel like fits. But like, I'm not doing every single piece. Like the little skulls down here, yeah, these can be gold. Not all they will. Not. It makes him seem like much more brighter, which I guess it kind of gives him that night look if he has like more bits of gold on him. But I think of him more as like a hunter. So even though, you know, gold isn't really good for like hunting because it's easier for your prey to see you, I think overall like the darkness of his armor will be better in the long run. So I think I might do... I think I might actually do these parts green and then do these wing sections gold with the halo being gold too. I think that's probably the way to go. I'll have to go back and get my green out and do several coats of green here, here, and here. I feel like that's the look. Yeah, he's not super flashy. Like, it's not to say he doesn't look like dignified and chivalrous. Because I think, you know, the Primarchs all look that way. In some manner. Oh, maybe I should do the gold of his sword. Hang on. I can do that. Not very good at doing power swords though. People do a really good job with like power swords and they're like, wow, that looks really cool. And I'm just like, I'm scared. I'm not really good at doing the, all like the shading and the gradients. I'm just not practiced. Not saying I can't be good at it. I'm just not currently good at it. And I don't necessarily want to test my skills on a nice model like this. I just paint them like normal swords with a bit of color to the edges. Oh, okay, that's smart. Because I did power axes, and I kind of like that, but the power axe I feel looks a little different. Oh, got the hilt. Oh, you gotta get this. I am like a little nervous and excited to like put the wash on it because the wash is gonna pick up so many of these like details that I'm just kind of covering over, but I'm also really nervous that it's going to just mess a whole bunch of it up. Like, oh man, because I'll be doing a whole blanket wash of like the entire thing. So it's like, man, I hope it looks good for all the pieces. Like the plan that I have in my head, I'm like, okay, I think it'll work. I think it'll look nice, but there's like a part of me that's just a little worried. There we go. Oh. You can use an empty brush to pull the exhaust wash off. Yeah, that's the plan. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, I need to put some green there. That's the plan. It's just like the ultimate, like, man, what is it really gonna look like at the end of it? Okay. Oh. Yeah, washing a whole model is gonna cause pooling for sure, so I'm gonna do it in sections. Like, I'll be like, let's do the shield first, and then let's do this arm, and then let's do the chest plate. Oh. May the God Emperor give me patience and strength to finish one of these in my free time. Yeah, it's honestly, it takes a hot minute. How much time have I spent on this guy already? Probably 4 or 5 hours. And that's building it too. But like, I'm gonna need more time. Definitely gonna need more time to finish this boy. Okay. We're gonna do green next because I need several layers of green for his, the pack on his back. Hi, Possum. Good to see you. I did stuff off stream for the line, did I? I might have. I don't remember. I don't remember anymore, man. Oh, that might be too much green. Oh well. Oh well. Oh, the Bane Blade. Oh, no, for the line, I don't think I did anything off stream. I think I said I might do something, but I ended up not. I forget what it was. Streamer memory being... I'm a little spacey today. I won't lie. We paint the line? Yes. Painting my second favorite Primarch. He is very cool. Currently, we're doing all of, like, the basing. Like, just the base colors. We're gonna do a wash here. Maybe we'll do it today. Ooh, let's see. Yeah, I have an hour. I've got commitments today, chat. So I'm hoping that we get to apply the wash today. We can kind of see how it's going to turn out. Highlights will probably be next stream. I was too optimistic when I said, oh, we'll finish him today. I was like, no, there's way too many like little details that I was not accounting for. Who's my favorite one? Sanguinius. Sanguinius is my favorite. The story kind of behind that, well, how I got into Warhammer was I was playing Dungeons and Dragons with my friends, and we were playing a campaign that was like Warhammer inspired. And my DM had an NPC named Sanguinius. And my other friend was like, who knew about Warhammer, was like, whoa, is he like hot? And I was like, bro, what kind of question is that? That's a weird question. And they were like, look him up. And so I looked him up, and yeah, he is hot. But then I started reading the Warhammer books, probably a couple years after that. And I really enjoyed his character as a whole. I like how, like, everyone says, like, oh, he's perfect. And they don't, like, they're like, oh, he's, like, overrated because he's perfect. But I like to propose he is the best Primarch because he recognizes he's not perfect and actively chooses every day to, like, move past his failings and his flaws and try to be the best person he can be. And that's why he's my favorite Primarch. Not because he's perfect, it's because he knows he's not, but he does his best to be, like, the best he can anyways. So that's my take. Best introduction to him? Yeah, honestly it was. It was really funny. So now I'm obsessed. And he's my husband. That's just how it is. Blood Angel's my beloved. Based. Yes, wonderful. Yeah, as a side note, I had a stream. We were joking about me being married, having a wedding to Sanguinius. So I had a whole PowerPoint stream of what my wedding to Sanguinius would look like. So, you know, we're married, you know, as like proof. Let's see. You can see I have a wedding ring here. So it's you know, it's official. I am married. You can't convince me otherwise. I should drink my water while I'm here. Yep, that's me. I'm just a little crazy, maybe. Guys, drink water, hydrate right now. And I do have the Sanguinius Joy Toy action figure. Funny story about that. I saw on, so I was staying up late, working on something. I forget what it was. I was staying up late, probably working on a video or something. And I open up Twitter before I get ready to go to bed. I'm on my computer. And I see there's like a teaser for like the Sanguinius Joy Toy. And I was like, oh my gosh, they're coming out with one. This is amazing. Like, when are they releasing this? And I look at the date and it's like, oh my gosh. It's, that's today. Well, it's tomorrow, but it's London time, like UK time. So that means, oh my gosh, because I was staying up late. It was like midnight or like 1 o'clock. And it was like released at like 8 or 9 in the morning, like London time or something like that. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna buy it right now. So I went online and I bought it. I didn't realize, but I had stayed up to like get the pre-order. It was pretty awesome. I even actually, I did it through GW, which was maybe a bit of a mistake, but I wanted the Sanguinius t-shirt when you ordered through GW, so I did that. It was worth it. I did get it like 2 or 3 weeks later than everyone else, but I at least got a t-shirt. I was pretty happy about that. Yeah, mine came with a t-shirt. I did have to wait, but it was fine. I was very annoyed in the moment, but afterwards I was like, you know what? It's okay. I'm fine. So now I have a wonderful Sanguinius t-shirt that I don't wear outside the house, because if I wore it outside the house, that's a great way to out myself. Great way to out myself. I will not be doing that. I'd probably get a Lionel Johnson shirt too. I really like Lionel Johnson. He's so cool. He's so cool. I ordered this Joy Toy and all I got was a t-shirt. I did get the Joy Toy. Man, there's so many like little creative projects that I want to do. I just don't have the time for. Like, I want to get a Sister of Silence Joy Toy because I think they have one. And I want to like 3D print some pieces so I can make myself. Like, I think that would be so cool to have like a Joy Toy, like pseudo adjacent Aurelia figure. I think that would be so much fun. I just don't have the time. I just don't have the time, unfortunately. There we go. Ah. Crack my back here. I want a Tyraniture, but my Hive Fleet doesn't get cool merch because you're Xenos. Yeah, I don't really keep track on like the merch that the other like factions get, but definitely it's nice to be an Imperium fan. It's nice to be an Imperium fan, a Space Marine fan. All in all, it's a good deal for me. I was very tempted. What was it? This was probably like maybe it was 6 months, like 9 months ago. Displate had a Sanguinius like metal plate, and I was like, oh, it was like limited edition, but it was like $300, and I was like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Although it was so tempting. I was like, dang, that looks so cool. It looks so good. Like, man. I stayed strong. There are better ways to spend my money. So, these bulbs. Chat, what color should I make these bulbs underneath the, what color should that be? I'm not sure. Should I just make it green so it doesn't, like, stand out too much? I feel like I should just probably make it green. How much do I hate the Tau? Oh, I don't really hate the Tau. It's more like a meme for me than anything. I don't really hate him. I give my Tau viewers a hard time, but I don't really hate him. I only got into Warhammer, you could probably say recently, in the sense like I got into it like 3 years ago. Wait. Yeah, 3 years ago. I only started streaming 2 years ago. But got into Warhammer like by reading the books 3 years ago. So I'm not like, I've not been around for a long time. So I don't have any like hard feelings. We're painting them green. I don't know what you guys said. The Emperor of Mankind. Oh my gosh, you have one of him on the Golden Throne. You put it over your toilet. Oh my gosh, the Golden Throne. Yep. That's very creative and clever. I wouldn't have thought of that. I applaud you. I applaud you. That is well done. Well done. Actually, hang on. I will actually applaud you. Oh, it was only 150? Oh, okay. So okay. I feel like 150 would have been more reasonable, but still, 150, I would have rather spent it on something else, personally. See, my mods know. My mods know. They find this information for me. My mods also inform me when there are new Taco Bell drops. New Taco Bell drops and Mountain Dew drops. They inform me of these things. They do me proud. Excuse me. The secret mod only Taco Bell news channel. Yes, we definitely 100% have a specific channel that's related to things Aurelia might want to know about. Because I don't browse the internet all the time. So they find all this stuff. I'm like, how'd you know about this? And like, I just saw it on the internet. I'm like, I missed it, I guess. I missed it. But now I'm going to start thinking about how Taco Bell did me dirty, so we're not going to get into it. Taco Bell did me dirty by changing their menu again. But it's okay. It's okay, we're calm. Be calm. Be civilized adults. Be civilized. Oh man, I really wish I had not glued this together. This is terrible. At least I probably only have to paint these bottom layers like once. Like as long as it's not white, it's fine. But oh my gosh, it's annoying. Wait, there is special Mountain Dew news? Okay, let me look. Let me see. Where is it? Tag it, Soko. I want to see this special news. Where is it? The pressure's on. Oh, did you guys see the Artemis 2 landing? The super secret Taco Bell news channel kept heavily under crunch wraps. That's getting pinned. Yes. I love that. That was beautiful. That's getting pinned. Thank you very much. This is it. No, not that one. Oh no, not that one. Do you guys know that clip? For context, do you guys know that clip where the VTuber is talking about, I don't drink Mountain Dew because I've heard it makes your... You guys know that clip? Or do I have to play it? Do I have to play that clip? Do you guys know that one? It's pretty bad. Do not play it? Why? There's nothing... Why? I was just asking if chat knew about it. Oh my gosh, my aunt who is very religious thought my Joy Toy Sanguinius and Saint Celestine figures were religious idols. Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, if you think about it, like Warhammer is very like Catholicism coded, like Sanguinius is like Archangel Michael, like, or like even like maybe even Gabriel. Like, look, like it's very heavily coded. It reminds me of the one time that I saw a meme on the internet that someone thought Aragorn, someone had like art up of Aragorn and they thought their like elderly aunt or grandma thought it was Jesus. It's like, oh wow, I really like this picture you have up. Or like Obi-Wan Kenobi, stuff like that. I think that stuff's hilarious. But I will say Warhammer has got like a lot of like, you know, it's got a lot of like religious-esque themes, like, you know, the cathedrals and the Gothic architecture. It just has that kind of style. So I can see how someone would mistake Sanguinius and Saint Celestine. Yeah, I have Sanguinius. He's up on like my shelf over behind me. Putting Sanguinius right at the top of my tree next to Tempris. That's a great idea, actually. I took my miniature, my Sanguinius miniature, and I put it on top of a tree as like a picture one year. I thought it was funny. Okay, I think got the first coat. Now we gotta do all the other coats, but I got all the tiny details, I think, so I don't think I'll need to go back and worry about those. Okay. Painting in pieces helps get the details, but man, does it make it more likely that I won't finish the project. No, that's fair. That is fair. Yeah. But I think I would have had an easier time. And also, I am contractually compelled to finish this. Thank you, Zephyr Arcade, for sponsoring this stream and sending me Lionel Johnson, as well as all the paints to paint the boy in. I am motivated to finish this project, so for me it's a little bit easier to be like, oh yeah, okay, if I had broken him into pieces, been fine. Can we get the Zephyr Arcade link in there, please? They did me a solid. I was very excited. They're like, you can pick, like, you have a certain like limit you can pick from. I was like, okay, in terms of like what I could buy from get from their store. I was like, can I have the Lion mini? I don't think I would have bought a Primarch mini on my own, aside from like the Sanguinius one. And then I was like, oh, an official Lion mini, that's kind of sick though. Can I get that? And they're like, yeah, sure. And I was like, I need some paints. I only have gold. So I was like, can I get some greens? Can I get some beiges? Can I get some of these colors? Like, I didn't get all the colors that are recommended to paint the Lion. I was like, I don't need all of them, but I did need Caliban green. You definitely need Caliban green to paint the Lion. Like, I feel like that's kind of a requirement. Getting done. Yeah, I like the green on the back. I thought about doing this whole thing in gold, but I was like, that's just too ostentatious. I wish I had the time to get into Warhammer. Honestly, the only reason I can paint minis is because I can do them on streams. I think I have not really been able to paint I've not been able to work on minis outside of streams for the most part. But I like doing it because it's relaxing and it's like a nice like stream where we can chat, but I can still like get things done. That green looks really good. I love Caliban green. It's so pretty. It's just a beautiful shade. Oh. Man, my shoulders hurt. I gotta do leg day today, but I did arms yesterday and oh, that's why they hurt. Okay, okay, funny story. So I was showing a friend a workout program that I do. And I was like, hey, like, they were like, can I do the workout with you? And I was like, yeah, sure. Like, I don't have a gym membership, but we can do it at my place. I have weights. So for one of the exercises, they were using weights that I normally use. It's like, obviously I'm gonna let them use the weights that they want because I want them to like do the workout program, but that means I had to go up on my weights. So like I had to do lateral raises with like a 15 instead of like my normal 12s, and I was like, oh, why do my shoulders hurt so much today? Oh yeah, because I did lateral raises with 15s, and then I did another shoulder exercise with 15s instead of 12s. I was like, bro, they hurt. In the moment, it can't hurt. But hey, I do feel very strong. Who likes Loyalist Primarchs anyway? Me. I do. Just look at this guy. Isn't he great? I'm not talking about the paint job. I'm just talking about him in general. Anyways, lateral raises suck. And it sucks when you move your weight up. Except my shoulder feels really like... I don't know, I'm touching it right now. It feels very sturdy, strong. Yeah. I can't show you my shoulder. Dang it. It's too far. I don't want to lean all the way over. That's annoying. All right, one more coat of green. Oh, and I need to... Oh, actually, I'm going to do the green on the laurel on the shield. We're going to close this. Little laurel need. Oh wait, shoot, that's gold. That's supposed to be gold there, right? Oops, we're gonna fix that. Should have pulled up my picture of the line and looked at it just to double check. Oops. I do have a Fulgrim mini now. I do. That's gonna be I have to work on that. I'm gonna go back over and get that area that's supposed to be gold, because I know. Ooh, that was a bigger drop of water than I wanted. Oh well. It's fine. My paints will be really thin here. No, no, I will not fall to Zinch. If I was gonna fall to any Chaos God, it would be Corn. At least he's, like, straightforward. For the most part. Sorry. I keep moving it off camera for these, like, really tiny details, and I'm like, ugh. Need to do a couple coats of that gold. There we go. I'm back to the green. I think one more coat of green and I think we'll be good. Green. For those of you who were here last stream. Rain. If I were to start an army, Thousand Suns would be up there, but I am a sucker for feathers. Man, one of the things I really want to do, and I keep saying this, but I need to, like, get through some other minis first before I, like, go and do that thing. I want to kit bash the Sanguinary Guard with the prosecutors from Age of Sigmar, because their wings are so beautiful. I'd even feel compelled to, like, enter them in a competition. I think. I do. Oh yeah, we should do another mini competition. We should do another one of those. That would be fun. Oh. Do you play the tabletop Warhammer game or just paint? I also play the tabletop game. I need to reach out to my friend. We haven't played in a second. We've played on stream before, but we need to do more of that. It's just been a moment since we've gotten together to do that thing. But yeah, I've played. I usually play Custodes, but I gotta figure out what the right strats are. I'm still learning. I'm not like you can't hand me the rules and be like, okay, Aurelia, what do you think of this new unit? I'll be like, they exist. I can't tell you anything about balance. I'm not that kind of Warhammer fan. I like the lore, I like the painting, but I can't really speak too much on, like, the tabletop games. Now the part that's going to be the pain, getting at the feathers from the other side. This one wasn't too bad. It's going to be this other one that's going to be like a pain in my butt. I think I got him, actually. Wasn't as bad as I thought it might be. Look at that. I kind of like that. I think that looks really nice. I can do building fine, painting is so difficult. That's not... I think that's most people's experience. The building part is, like, really fun. I am in agreement. Building, fantastic, easy. It's a breeze, a walk in the park, a wonderful time. I love doing that. But painting it is a whole other... It's a whole other animal. Definitely takes way more time. And you know, you don't want to mess it up because you're like, wow, I just spent this time. This mini is really cool looking. I don't want to mess it up. So I can understand people's hesitation for painting and doing it. But sometimes you don't just... If you just start doing it, like, you'll get better with time. You're not going to be perfect right out the bat. And it's unreasonable to expect that you will be. And you know what? You can always, like, paint it and you're like... You can come back several years later and you can be like, you know what? I want to redo this. And you can take the paint off and do it again. Once your skills have, like, progressed to a point where you feel comfortable. I noticed the Exterminatus button in the corner. What's it for? Well, it was a thing where I had a viewer who I had an Exterminatus button redeem. And he would post bits and he was like, I would like the Exterminatus button. And I was like, okay. So then I'd, like, put it up on the screen. So now it's kind of like a little homage to him. So anytime anyone, like, gives bits over, like, I think it's like $10 or something, the Exterminatus button appears on the screen. And it has different little hats because he requested hats, so they have a couple hats. So it's just there. It's just there as, like, a little funny button. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Having a good week so far? Yes, I am. Ew, no. Oh my gosh, no, Microsoft. I will not be setting up my PC. Stop asking me. How dare it ask me that? It keeps asking me, like, no, no thank you. Nope, please, nope, still no. No, 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 no. Little crest on jump pack. Well, it's not a jump pack. Power pack. I don't know why I said jump pack. I know what a jump pack is, and it... Read this. Okay. We're almost to the point where I think we can do the wash. I'm still not sure what to do for the pelt. I'm not sure how to make the pelt look nice, but... Oh, well. Oh, we need to do... So we need to do a couple things first. Gotta do his hair. And his face. Ugh. Oh, Dinofan, thank you for gifting a sub. I appreciate it. Oh my goodness. Oh man, maybe I will fall asleep at my desk. Oh my goodness. Let me see. There's something really fast. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, I'm gonna sleep. What are you talking about? There's only one Eldar and it's not me. I'm not the Eldar here, clearly. Yeah, we're gonna do the... Okay, so dark wash to get the crevices and the light tan white highlight for the pelt. Okay, I'll try that. I'll try that. I think that's the way to go. I need my black. Yes, I saw. Hello. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm tired today. Wish I could've slept more. But it's okay. I'm having a good time. 'Cause I'm having a good time. Having a good time. Well, welcome in, Lady Doombot. I hope you're having a good day. DMCA is not going to happen over 2 seconds of me quoting that song. Oh shoot, that's going to be sparkly and gold. Oh well. Oh well, it is what it is. Yeah, my day's going well. I'm just sleepy. Sleepy, I want Mountain Dew, but we're trying to be disciplined. I want this. Okay, so we're gonna get this whole bit. So his whole belt, the base is just gonna be black, and then I'm gonna go over it with like gold. Not trying to be precise. Part of me like, maybe I should be a little bit more precise. I'm like, nah. No. Not worth it when I'm just gonna go over the top in gold again. Alright. Gotta figure out what to do for the gun. Because I have it in a black holster, but I hadn't really thought about what to do for the overall, like, handle. Oh, there's a little bit of his dash here. Now, let me check on something. Wait. Have a good day, Soko. I need to look at a reference picture of him. Okay, so that is Cloak right there. Okay. Okay, that's what I thought. Oh. Oh, okay. So that plate is green. Oh, I did that wrong then. We'll have to go back and fix that. Anyways, we've got to paint this section up here black. Part of his cloak. I don't know if we'll get the wash done today. It is unlikely. I also don't know how I'm gonna fix this area because I was supposed to put green here, but it's actually, now it's all like black. I'm like, oh, this is supposed to be green. Oops. Like this plate here. Oh, that's bumpy. This here. That. Probably gonna need several layers. No? Did you do it wrong? No, yes, I did do it wrong. Oh, or did you just do it your own way? I guess I did it my own way, but that plate is supposed to be green. But I accidentally put the belt color on it. Too much. It was black. I mean, of all the mistakes, having it go from black to dark green is like not all that difficult. It's just like, oh, shoot, I gotta fix that. Yeah, it is kind of greenish already, so it'll be fine. It's fine. Alright, I gotta fix this part of his cloak. I got some of that tan on it. And now it's fixed. Yay! Okay. Black in there. Oh, that's right. There's a little section I need to get green in. Over here. Area. What about it? It's so funny, like the things that like from other angles you're just like, oh, yeah, I wouldn't have noticed that if I hadn't looked at it from this particular angle. You're like, oh, shoot. All these little tiny details. You're like, oh, let's fix that. Let's fix that. Yeah, I think maybe I'll do the wash off stream because washes take a little bit to dry and trying to do a wash on stream is kind of annoying when you don't have anything else you're prepping. I guess I do have the watchers I need to work on. You know, maybe it's not the worst idea to do it next stream, but I wanted to make more progress on it than I have today. But to be fair, I did get a lot done, it's just not as much as I wanted. Okay. Just rinsed off my brush of the green and I'm like, oh, let's do more green. Okay, I think I pretty much fixed it. 2 coats of green on top of that black, I think pretty much solved the problem. Man, there's an angle here where I can see this giant patch of like gray that I just can't get to because of how the shield is on his arm. Irritates. I mean, I could probably get to it if I did this. Just kind of indiscriminately smear green in here. For the more complicated minis, I think I will make sure next time to maybe wait and put it together, like paint some parts of it first. Probably need to do a second coat inside here because it's like got that bright green. I'll have to do a coat in there. Sister, what? Oh, thank you, Velween. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. It needs a dash of blue or pink. That sounds very zinchy. Sounds very zinchy. We're just gonna do the back of his shield black. I am not interested in doing all the little details on that. Is not needed. It's fine. We like this shield, but I don't like it that much. I'll probably just go back over and do the border again gold. I probably should have painted the shield first, but it is what it is. I have my own line that I built before painting, and now with the commission I have him separate from the base and shield and the head. Yeah, honestly I should have done that. Oh, mistakes were made, but it's okay. We know for next time. We know for next time. Getting into all these little areas, these nooks and crannies. But he's still gonna look pretty cool. And realistically, I'm gonna be the only one who notices all like the oh yeah, I did this wrong and I should have done this differently. It's fine, it's not a big deal. Oh, I have some gold in there I gotta do. Get a little bit of detail on his knee. There we go. Look at that. Now I think I should go back over some of these sections and do gold. Honestly, Actually, you know what I'm thinking? Maybe I just do his gun green too. I don't really need it to pop out. I don't really care. But I think it would be kind of... No. Isn't Red Guns a Dark Angels thing? I actually don't know that. I mean, I'm sure you're right. I'm just gonna go with a green gun. Because I can't be bothered. I don't want to pull out another paint. I think the green will look fine. I'm just like, I don't want to have to pull out another paint and just... It's fine. I'm just gonna stick with what I know. I'm like, the green will be good. It's camouflaged. They usually tend to be red. Maybe I'll do like a little bit of like a red on there, but... I'm not that picky. I need to do more green in here. A little section of this that... Drop of water, how did that... Get out of there. Yeah, it's camo gun, right? Now his belt. I am not being precise here. I'm just hoping the wash will save me. Very precise. Oh well, it's fine, it's fine. Oh, Paul, thank you so much for the Prime subscription. Ooh. And Magos, have a good night as well. Get good rest. Right. It's been almost 3 hours. Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, I have responsibilities to do today, so kind of once we hit 3 hours, I gotta dash. Have things I must accomplish. But I'm glad we got to do this. I've made good progress on this guy. It's always nice chatting with you guys. You guys are lovely. Gold areas that I did not know. Yeah, I think next time we'll get the wash in, and then we'll work on the watchers. I think that's like a good compromise. We'll do the wash, work on the watchers. But yeah, huge thank you to Xepher Arcade for, you know, hooking me up with this mini. It's a really detailed and cool mini. I can't wait till it's done. It's pretty neat, so I can't wait to have it on my shelf. Hello, hello. Die. Yeah, I won't bust out the beige. I think I'll do the beige next time. I don't want the paint to just get dried up. I don't want to waste more paint than I have to. So I'll probably just wait to apply some of the beige areas and like work on his head next time. Wow, it looks way brighter on like OBS. Like it's a little bit darker. This red is a little bit darker on my end. Seeing how bright it is on OBS, I'm like, wow, okay. Fix that. Got it. Did you get to watch the Artemis 2 splashdown yesterday? Yes, yes. I mentioned that earlier, but I did not finish what I was thinking. Yes, I did get to watch it. It was really cool. Oh, it was neat. I am glad that all the astronauts are safe, and they seem to be. I haven't looked at the news today. They said they were all in like really good health. So unless something came up since then, like that's awesome. I think we should do more missions to the moon. I do not have a problem if my tax dollars go to that. I would not mind if we did more of that. Even like if the government was like specifically like, we're gonna do this. Like, okay, sure. Oh, I'm very upset. I am very upset. My friend, so what was it? This was after they went up on, it was like April 2nd or 3rd. I was hanging out with my friends. And this one friend said, oh, hey, did you know you could send your name to the moon? And I was like, what? And they're like, yeah, there's like this like ticket system where you could like type in your name and they had it on like an SD card and you could send your name to the moon. And I was like, no. And he's like, oh, I thought you would have seen it. And I was like, no, I didn't. And he's like, oh. I'm like, why didn't you tell me, bro? I would have put my name out there. I would have sent my name to the moon. I was like, bruh, I was annoyed because it was obviously after the fact. I was like, dude, do you even care about me? Do you even like me? Am I even your friend? He didn't tell anyone in the friend group. And I was like, bro, we were all kind of annoyed with him. Like, bro, what's wrong with you? We would have sent our name to the moon. Oh well. I'll send it next time. It wasn't like an S. I don't know what it was on. I don't know what it was. It was like, yeah. I know, there's always Artemis 3, but I want to do as many of them as possible. Like, it's neat. This is what was I gonna do next? Out of curiosity, were they? I watched the live stream on YouTube, but were they also streaming it on Twitch? Does NASA have a Twitch channel? It was really cool to see like everyone from the world like come together. Like, I was seeing so many different people from so many different countries like commenting and be like, yo, this is so cool. And can I just say, America's awesome because we're the ones that basically sent them to the moon. It was, you know, a group effort. But mostly America. I feel like I can brag about that. Yeah, so they did have it for Twitch. Yeah, so there's 150k viewers on Twitch. Yeah, I was in one of the ones on YouTube, and it was like 2.5 million people watching. And that was just on one of them. There was like 3 different ones. So I feel like as the United States, I can be like, yeah. Yeah, so that's why I asked, like, if you watch it on Twitch, you got the badge and the emote. Okay, I was wondering, I was like, I saw that NASA badge, I'm like, they had to have streamed it. I did not watch it. That would have been cool, though. So only 150,000 people got that emote. I just watched it off YouTube. Did they make you have ads? Did they do ads? Or did they spare everyone and not make everyone suffer through ads? On the Twitch side, at least. No ads, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I was like, that would have been so dumb if they did ads. He's coming together, yeah, so we'll do his head next time. We'll do the wash. There's some sections that for real. Some of this. Oh, it's a government channel, so there's no ads. Okay, that's kind of neat. Huh. I didn't think about that. Got some red here. Let's just see what I can do. Tiny little, not mess up. Challenge impossible. So I think adding this red to the top of the green, I think it'll end up making this like a kind of like a nice rusty kind of brown. I think that'll be nice because it'll just pop a little different from the green. Because I was looking at it, I was like, ah, the green kind of blends in. Not that the gun needs to like be its own thing. I think having like a more like darker tone red will be better than the brighter red. Yeah, you guys can't really see it. It's there. Yeah, oh man, that was so sweet. So okay, so technically, I guess you could say he technically named a crater after his wife, but it wasn't his idea. It was like his fellow astronaut's idea, because his wife, oh man, that was so sad. I looked into it because I heard about it, she died of cancer like a couple years ago, like back in like 2020, while he was training for this mission. But she like encouraged him. She's like I know I'm sick, but like our daughters, like they're growing up here, like stay here, like this is important, this is a job you love, like this is great. And then finding out that like his colleagues were like, hey, we'd like to name a crater after him. I'm like, oh my gosh, like that's so touching, like that's so sweet, like, oh, because I thought when I first heard about it, I was like, did she like die like months before? Turns out it was a couple years, still very tragic, of course. But like, I was like, dude, that's just so rough. And like, I watched the clip where they were like spelling her name out, like to name the crater. I was like, oh, no, no, you can't say that. Oh. You can't. Oh man, that. Oh. I can't say that. That's a crime. You're not allowed to say that. Mods, ban that guy. Ban that moderator who said that. I'm gonna cry, man. Can't say that. YouTube, I don't know if you saw it. He said he loved her to the moon and back. Unfortunately, this model kind of has a default where she kind of smiles, but I'm not smiling. I mean, I am now. No, stop. No, dang it. I didn't want to do this. I'm not crying. No. Okay, keep you. No. Okay, get out of here. All right. None of this. None of this. This is heresy. I won't stand for it. It's not heresy. It's very sweet and touching, and I'm a softie when it comes to some of that stuff sometimes. Oh my word. Okay. Man. Leg day. Ugh. Yeah, leg day's gotta happen. I gotta work out and I gotta do other things, but we will do, let's see. Let's do a raid. Why not? Let's do a raid. What did I see? We've got Honey Goblin. I like her model. It's cute. She's playing Minecraft. Very, hopefully chill vibes. Hopefully chill vibes today. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I hope you guys enjoyed the mini painting. I hope you guys all got a lot done. Oh wait, maybe we should raid Rima. Rima like just started. Hang on, let me look. Rima just... She's on her starting soon stream, but I do have to run. Next time we'll get her, but we'll raid into Honey Goblin because she's got stuff going on. If we got ads in like 1 minute, so I'm trying to get you guys out of here and I have to run. So thank you guys for hanging out. Please, don't skip leg day, and love your partners to the moon and back, because that's like really sweet. And I'm gonna ban that mod. Who said that. Cringe. Don't skip leg day.